I'm Shawn Menard. I'm the City Councillor in Capital Ward in the City of Ottawa. I've been elected for the past 4 years and was just re-elected this past October in 2022. And I sit as part of a 24-member council with a mayor who makes up the 25th member. And in terms of things that we've been working on, certainly one of the most important things we did last term was declare a climate emergency here. We developed a climate master plan as well as a resiliency plan, and have been working on a lot of climate initiatives that need to get action and have funding behind them. It's passionate about that sustainability and preservation with our solid waste, our affordable housing units, our transportation systems. A lot of the changes that need to happen there, we've been trying to do in our ward as well. So things like changes to the Bank Street Bridge, like adding bike lanes, sustainable transportation in that vein, as well as retrofitting buildings to reduce emissions, while making sure we're sending less to landfill. So getting those green bins in multi-residential buildings, things like that are close to my heart and we push hard on. I ended up at the SPPA after applying to several different programs. I actually did my undergrad at Carleton University, and so I was known to some of the faculty there. But they offered me a great scholarship. I got a TA-ship and a scholarship from the school, and it persuaded me to go there instead of some of the other choices I was looking at, like Queen's or Dal. And at the end of the day, SPPA is the best program in the country. It has the best professors in the country and has that direct relationship with the federal government, but also does a great job with municipals. And in terms of professional academic background and what that program did for me, I really ended up using the program extensively throughout my life and still do. I joined the federal government with the Department of Justice and stayed there for about 4 or 5 years. And that was a direct placement that I had with SPPA, which does a great job of placing students. And then, you can get bridged in. So I got bridged in. I was lucky enough to have that happen where I was made full-time permanent within the federal government. And even after that job, I chose to leave that federal public service and did a different type of public service. I worked for cities and communities through FCM, Federation of Canadian Municipalities, right across the country. And so that was a different line of work, still federally mandated, but on local issues, and then started my own business doing some work for individual cities across the country before being elected as a school board trustee and then as a city councillor. So, just the highlights for me during that time, certainly the gala that is held and the student interactions. I'm still friends with a lot of the people that went to that program, and you still see them on the Hill or in political offices on a regular basis. I guess something neat about the program is the tunnels within the Carleton University. It's very cool to have those tunnels there. You're going to see a lot of public policy, gurus that exist having gone through the program. So even here at City of Ottawa, the city manager, the deputy city manager, some city councillors, the mayor was a Carleton University student. And, certainly for me, I was involved heavily at the Student Association, Grad Student Association, and the Residents Association. And all those experiences helped to culminate through SPPA and the work that I do now in public policy and governance. In terms of advice for somebody applying to the program, I would just suggest, for me, what I had to do was actually redo a course, 2 courses that I had to redo in my undergrad that I did in my first year and didn't do as well as I'd wanted, and redid them to actually get my GPA higher. And so I think I always recommend reach out to those professors in advance, talk to the school before you apply. Your application really makes a difference. And even if you can redo one course that you say got a D or C in or something, redoing that and doing really well in it can really change your GPA. And a lot of people don't think about that, but I did that and it helped me a lot in terms of my, getting into the program and my future success. So that's just one piece of advice, but it's an exciting program. It's the best in the country, and really encourage students to check it out.